Hey y'all, welcome back. My name is Shamika and this is Check the Rhymes. I am super excited that you're here and that you keep coming back. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Y'all, today we are talking about when couples take their online relationship and bring it into the real world. Have you ever had a relationship like that? I know I have, but we didn't make it to the real world because I was about to go on a rant. Let me reel it back in because we're talking about today's show. The Never Ever Mets is back for season 2, and that kicks off on April 4th at 8 o'clock. That's this Friday at 8 o'clock on OWN. So make sure you lock in for that. So in the building today, she's back again as the host of The Never Ever Mets, and she's coming back to Check the Rhymes and talk about it. Taronda Jones. So stay tuned because you don't want to miss today's show.
Hey, good morning.
Welcome to Check, or welcome back to Check the Rhymes. How are you?
I'm amazing. How are you?
I'm good. I was laughing because I said before we had, because last time you were on the show, on Check the Rhymes, we both had completely different hair and backgrounds.
And you had on a hat the last time, right? I think you had a
No, I had on a big wig.
okay, a hat. Okay.
Right, right. And you was bobbing. So yeah.
Girl, you know I'd be changing this mane of mine every other day. I gotta stick and move. I don't want people to see me. You don't know who you're gonna get.
That's right. That's right. Keep them guessing. Well, the Never Ever Mets is back, and I was excited to see you're back for season 2 as the host.
Thank
So,
you. Thank
how does
you.
it feel to be back? Because I know we were talking last time, like, I hope the show comes back, but you're
And it's
back.
back.
So,
It is back. I'm super grateful. I'm honored to have the opportunity. Just glad to be here, man. Just amazing.
well, what can we expect this season compared to the last season?
Well, this season there are a lot more secrets.
Ooh.
A lot more secrets. This season we have some couples who are a bit controlling, but that's all I can give without giving things away.
Well, what excites you most about returning to help guide these couples through their journey?
Well, I think this season I kind of know what I'm doing based
Oh,
off
okay,
last
yeah.
season. This season, I got to get my knees oiled up real good for this time. So I kind of know what to expect. It's a little easier for me to navigate the couples through whatever it is that they're going through.
Well,
Yeah.
as we talked about last time, that it there's couples that they've met online or they've been dating online, and then they're bringing it into the real world. Why do you think so many people are turning to this online dating in today's world? Because I remember in the
Lazy.
90s, we didn't have all that.
Yes, you could just go to a Starbucks and meet a nice little fella after he dropped his straw on the ground. I help him pick him up, then we lock eyes, and then we live happily ever after.
Hey, I keep waiting on my Hallmark story, but it hasn't happened.
I know, honestly, I think people are just lazy. Nobody wants to put in a real work when it comes to
Yeah.
dating anymore. Um, this is why a lot of relationships are failing
Hmm.
because everybody, and not only that, with Instagram and all this social media stuff, it's easy to just DM somebody, link up, and then be gone. And I think that's another issue why we're having so many turmoil in relationships. Because everybody is so accessible.
Right, right.
Everybody's accessible. You can get what you want in a day, and then tomorrow you get with somebody else. So
Hmm.
nobody wants to put in the real work when it comes to courting, when it comes to actually dating, when it comes to actually providing emotional intelligence. Nobody wants to work.
Let's go back to that, the courting, because I think people seem to. I've noticed that on social media, they don't know what that is. Can you
They
explain
don't.
what courting is?
Yeah. So I always say there are 5 stages to dating. My husband gonna love me, by the way, because I'm gonna be an amazing wife. But there are 5 stages of dating. First stage of dating is the talking stage. You talk, get to know one another, and you determine whether I like you or not. All right, I like you enough. That's when you start courting. Courting means going on dates, and oftentimes it doesn't mean spend your money on me.
Hmm.
Dating, we go on a picnic. That's free.
Yep.
We can go to in Chicago. They got museums on Tuesdays. It's free. You can go to the Shared Aquarium on Wednesdays. It's free. So
Hmm.
courting doesn't always mean spend your money on me. Courting just simply means spend time with me. And then the third stage is that's when we find out, are we exclusive? Do we want to be together? You want to be my girlfriend? You want to be my boyfriend? Great.
Hmm.
You want to touch me where I pee at? Cool. We're going to do that. Right? Fourth stage of dating, that's when you determine if I want to make you my fiance. Am I serious about you? Do
Hmm.
I want to make you mine forever? That's the fourth stage. Fifth stage, obviously, what? marriage. The goal when dating is to be married. When you get married, guess what? You still got to date.
Hello.
You still have to date because now we're married. We're a husband. We're wives, right? So now we got to go and figure out how do we date in this season of our lives.
Mhm.
First, I was just a girlfriend. First, I was just a friend. Now I'm a wife. We got to date all over again.
Mhm.
And guess what it is? It's work. Nobody wants to put in the work.
Yeah. I always see, so I got bored over the weekend. I said, let me see what these dating apps are talking about.
Oh, bless you.
That lasted all of an hour because I said, I'm not built for this. And just looking at the profiles and the things they were saying, most of the men all said the same thing. I'm not spending money on you if you're not spending money on me.
You ain't got no money, sir.
That part.
It's always the men who say, I don't want to spend, you don't ask me for no money. I'm going to ask you for something you don't have.
And one of them that hit like on me was a goat herder. So what money do you have, sir?
Lord. Oh, bless him, bless him, bless him, bless him. It's
So,
different for sure.
yeah.
It's a different time for sure.
A lot of people say there's pee in the dating pool.
I say a big old dookie turd.
Yes. So what advice do you have for men and women? They want to go on dates. They want to meet somebody. They don't want to do the online thing. What's your advice for them to get out and find somebody? Because I know I hear a lot of my friends say, I don't get asked out on dates. I don't meet anybody. So
And then that friend who's saying, I don't get outside on dates, I don't meet anybody, is because you're going to the wrong places. We always complain about who we're not meeting and why we're not meeting our person and why we're not compatible with people. What are you into? So if you want to find a good man, typically they're either at church, they're at Home Depot. See, I want a working man who's good with his hands. I'm gonna be in aisle 7 in Home Depot every Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay.
That's right.
So it just depends on where you're showing up at. But the advice I would give to men and women is just get your experience. Get your experience. Even if you don't fall into a title of being girlfriend, fiance, whatever, just get your experience. Life is so short. We should be enjoying one another. And I think we lost the essence of that because we do have men who immediately come in. I'm not spending money on you because they think women want to use them. And it's like, no, brother, I just want to have a little fun.
Yeah.
Everybody not out to get you. Everybody not out to get your piggy bank.
Right.
I think we all need to just learn how to just get our experience and move with grace and just love on one another and let it be what it be. If it work, it work. If it don't, it don't.
Amen.
Thank you for the experience. Thank you.
Yep, that's right. Thank you.
Yeah.
If you have to describe this season of the Never Ever Mets in 3 words, how would you describe it?
Whew. Explosive.
Ooh.
Traumatizing. Not in a bad way, but I guess traumatizing is bad. But and it's just a GOOD. GOOD good.
I can't wait. I can't wait. Let everybody know where they can catch it, where they can catch the show.
You guys can catch the Never Ever Mets on Fridays, 7 p.m. Central, 8-7 Central. I can never get that thing together. It's backwards. 8-7 Central on OWN.
I always get it backwards too. I'm like, wait. It's on OWN. I would be locked in because now I got to see what's traumatizing and just how good and explosive it is because that sounds like good TV to me.
Oh, it's good tea. It's just good TEAT.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Thank you, Taronda, for coming back here
you.
on Check the Rhymes and chatting with me. I hope to see you for season 3.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Have a great day.